here we go. It's going to be the second match I'm going to pick up from the group stage. Is going to be Elysium against Turbot. And we are starting here on supply. This is Elysium's map choice. They are, as I've said before, going to attack first. Rifle comes across from the Axis team. As we're going to watch Yera push forward. Nice rifle grenade comes out from Swanidius. I've never seen him on the rifle. Double rifle grenade from him. And they are going to clean up this first stage quite well. As you're going to see the defensive retreat from a couple of the allied players in the cave. Nearly gets the pick onto Outlaw. That was a nice little push there, but Wally gets taken down. Push comes into this low area. Big crossfire from Turbot at the moment. Wally, Tomba, and Voki, but all picking up kills. But there is a little bit of a reply. Elysium getting in those late frags, but we need to see some opening frags from the allied team, ready to break down the defense. And at the moment, Turbot doing everything that's needed. As the spam and crossfire has been really good. As you see Gizmo trying to strafe down. Nice. 3 kills coming for the Elysium team. And now I think they've got an engineer in this low area. They do indeed. Maybe a team kill coming out. No, Sebes is going to be able to get that dynamite down. So nice start for Elysium. It took them 1 or 2 pushes, but it looks good. And they've got their hands on the flag of the suit. And this could be really, really dangerous. But the Turbot team have spawned back. And they are pushed up and forward. They were a little bit taken by surprise, but they're going to go very aggressive. Tomba picking up a double frag, as you do see Duty as well pick up a frag himself. As you're going to see Swanee push forward, trying to take down that Covey. He has lost his suit as a minimum, so it's not too bad. But the door has blown open. And Elysium are keeping up the pressure, and this is really nice from the Elysium team. They aren't really letting Turbot settle on this stage, and I think they've only got 2 or 3 players, and Elysium are going to be able to attack straight away. Really, really early airstrike, but artillery, should I say? But that is really important. Look at how defensive the entire Elysium team have gone now. They had to get the artillery off to give the team a little bit of time to push across the top. We are going to see Elysium start to make their move on towards the CP. 1 player in position to defend it. Where are the Turbot team? They haven't managed to get back into position after that early Elysium aggression towards the crossroads, and it does look like Elysium have got full control of the CP now. Turbot have to set up on this main defense not to lose out too quickly, but all the frags are going Elysium's way at the moment. 2 players on east are going to try and slow it down. Yera's going to be able to pick up that triple frag as he pushes towards this main area, and he's going to just try and get some nades off towards the spawn. So really nice start from Elysium, as Turbot did look pretty strong at the beginning. They were getting some nice crossfire down on main, and it did look reasonable. They dealt with the door push with the suit okay-ish, but Elysium just keep going, keep pushing on, and we have seen Yera actually get taken down on that east plant by Oldensan, who opts to kill out mid duel. Main plant is going to go down very soon. I believe there's an engineer in position for the allied team. 1 should bounce down, or the kills have come in, so I don't think they'll make it there in time. Yera's going to try, but the dynamite is going to disappear, so a little bit more time added to the clock. CP is getting picked up by the allied team as well. Forward spawn in the hands of the allied team. And we have got a couple of, I think that was Tomba selling out Swanidius there. Swanee was leaning, and Tomba was just shooting, giving away his position, and he got naded. So yeah, main plant going down very soon. Yera's going to push across. He is going to get that double engineer plant in from the allied team. And at the moment, there's a lot of control here for Elysium. They are going to kill out, so maybe a very small chance for a defuse here. There has to be a lot of kills on the respawn. It's not going to happen. Voki is actually on the dynamite. He has been taken down, so maybe a chance, maybe a small chance. Swanee's going to try and push in. Oh, nice spam grenades coming in. I guess that's from Yera. No revive's going to come in from the medic there, and Turbot are going to have to now defend inside main. They're going to pick up Wally on this west side. Here is the sort of ammo spam filled up. He's going to slow down the west plant a little bit. The plant actually came in just as he got that frag off. Double frag does come in, but the revives are going to be quick in reply as well. So nice start again from Elysium. They have managed to pick up east and west. The boosts are going to come in from this west side as well. Nice double boost at the same time, and it's going to be Sebes to pick up that frag, and Elysium are going to be holding them back into the spawn at the moment as they are picking up a bundle of frags, pushing in towards the Axis spawn. Turbot, how far back is that truck? I think that truck was all the way back. It is, and that's going to be a problem. That's going to slow him down by about another 45 seconds to a minute. So, but but they have been so fast. Just less than 5 minutes on the clock, and they're already onto the controls. Grenade comes out from Duty there and takes down Euro, but I'm going to see Outlaw push up by himself. He's going to try and get in some damage. Swanee's rifle grenade takes down a teammate. That isn't very good, as Outlaw's going to be able to maybe pick up another frag on this spawn. Nice play from Outlaw. Somehow picks up 3 frags effectively by dodging the rifle grenade as Bucky gets taken down by his teammate. That was interesting, Sonny. As you're going to see the push coming up top. It's going to be Outlaw and Insane. They have got 1 or 2 players to deal with up here. Well, 1 player. It's just Duty. He's got a lot resting on his shoulders right now. I think he's going to get taken down. He is indeed. Yero's going to be able to pick up that build. No pans are coming in from the back as well. It does actually come in. Olden, very unfortunate, as Insane did get into the position to block that as the button has been pressed. Gold's going to be in the back of the truck. I mean, I'm going to see Insane pushing towards that truck itself as no Turbot players in position. This is, of course, Elysium's map choice, so expect some dominance. They are going to be very comfortable here.
Escort the truck.
Turbot, their map choice is Radar, and those are very different maps. So we see very different types of gameplay. Lots of Elysium frags coming in on this respawn, and I think Gizmo is still alive in position here. He is going to be able to pick up 3 frags as he moves the truck forward. Swanee, last player alive, is going to get taken down by Sepev, surely. No, he isn't. It's going to be Gizmo to keep the truck moving. He is actually going to get taken down by a teammate's mine as the truck's going to just roll on through main. So this is looking like a good 7.5 minute time, and this is exactly what we wanted to see from Elysium on their attack. This is their map choice, as I already said. And you want to see people pick up their own maps, but I expected a little bit more from Turbot. They started okay. So they had their moments of decent defense, and the crossfires weren't really there, and too many losses on spawn. I think was an issue. So the truck is going to roll on home. And the spawn frags is just going to come in to just pad up the stats a little bit. As I'm just trying to put the guy with the truck. It is going to be Sebes to get the truck home. No one's in position to slow this down. I mean, I'm going to see a 7 minutes, 15-second time, 14-second time. Let's pick up the stats. As we have got 12 frags for Voki on the defensive team. The overall damage 9.8k, but as you look at the kills fall off, 50 frags for the defending team, 76 for the attacking, 20 frags coming out from Outlaw, 2.4k damage coming out from Gizmo. I said before that he's not that huge aim beast, but he's laying a lot of damage down. He's an all-round player, I've already said that before, but 11k damage overall, so a bit skewed. You kind of expect the numbers to be completely opposite. Even with a fast time, you'd still expect the Turbot team to pick up more frags. But that's the way it's gone on the first half of supply. It's going to be up to Turbot to do something special here. They are very good at picking up that Covey suit when they need to. So if they get their hands on the flag, you expect them to be pushing through that door quickly as well. But picking up the flag is going to be pretty difficult, as you did see Insane spawning back as an engineer, going to get that CP build in. Outlaw and Yera both dodging a panzer shot and a rifle grenade shot. Nice rifle comes out from Yera, but Turbot frags are coming in. I think it's Gizmo by himself in this lower area. He has maybe got 1 player to deal with, as I think it was Duty near the cave, going to kill out. So 3 players in position in this lower area now. As Turbot maybe going to mount their next push very soon. Bouncing in, Duty's going to put a bit of pressure on Gizmo. As fortunately, just in time, Elysium support comes in. Outlaw in this middle area as the field up is going to get in a lot of spam. Sebes picks up that 4-man kill in that lower area. Big support from him. He was just supporting his teammate in the lower area. Gizmo all alone. And he bounces down and gets that 4 kill. So, yeah, very nice to see. As I see Swanidis, I don't know what Swanidis is doing there. As Gizmo and Sebes are both going to continue their little sprees in the lower area. And Turbot haven't really made too much progress so far. They did seem to get quite a lot of kills on the opening 1 or 2 pushes. And they are getting some kills now. Headshot comes out on death. Wally just taken down as he got that headshot. It's just a bit, they're playing into the hands at the moment of the Elysium team. This is how Elysium love to play. Very skirmish based, just lots of little fights. They need to mount a huge push, overwhelm Elysium. You know, there's only so much any players can do. They're not going to take the 2 players down on the middle area. Yera all alone for 15 seconds. He's going to have to pick up a couple of kills. He does pick up one with the grenade. As Gizmo again picks up a double kill in this lower area, and he's playing really well at the moment. Very stable. As he's going to pick up a bit more damage. Insane picks up a triple kill. And this is what I mean. This is... Even when they've got 2 players down, even when they're like slightly weakened, they've got the sort of ability to pick up 2 or 3 kills at a time. So wow, well that could have been really bad. As Sebes backs up over his own mine, could have killed Gizmo as well, and that would have pretty much opened it all up for the Turbot team, who are just running into huge crossfire at the moment. Heya picks up a triple kill. Haven't seen too much of him in this game so far. Outlaw with the double arty frag as well, and time is completely not on the Turbot side. Elysium are loving it right now. 4 minutes 36 seconds remain. Turbot have to get things moving. They have to start moving into this lower area. They're just getting completely cut down before they even make it into main. I think they made it into main once and they only had maybe 2 players there. So, and that's 2 against 3 because the lower position players are always there, always ready. Team frags are going to come in, maybe some kill revives, but Turbot are too weak on this attack. It was only 1 player alive, and at the moment, not much happening. Not much happening for the Finns. I nearly called them Swedes. They wouldn't like that one. Looks like we're going to go to Radar with a 2-0 lead for Elysium at the moment, unless Turbot can pull off something amazing. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remain, and they haven't really done too much at all. No flag grab, no potential plant. This low area has held on very well. Heya picks up another double kill as well, so I think there's an allied player somewhere around here. I did see a name, maybe it was just the remnant of a respawn. So I'm not sure if this is a one-off lineup, should I say? This could be just a lineup for this cup, because people weren't active over Christmas, which is fine. We're going to see a little bit of Turbot presence. Look at Outlaw go. 4 frags coming in. He picks up 2 or 3 headshots on both the last kills as well. Completely owned Turbot there. Slightly mistimed the grenades. That 4-man MP40 frag was pretty strong there. So this is the sort of, like I already said, this is the sort of play that 3 or 4 of these players can bring. You know, you can get this from Insane, Outlaw, and Heya. As you see, Heya again pick up a double frag as Sepes and Gizmo bring that more stable, like I've already said, stable gameplay, but still very strong with the gun. Saw Sepes pick up a 4-man kill at one point, and quite a few big sprees coming out from everyone. Yeah, I think everyone's got in the mix for the Elysium team, and they're playing with confidence. I guess they're fairly active, and that does help. But this is definitely going to be a 4-0, a 2-0 victory. And it will be 4-0 unless Turbot can do something special on Radar. It will be their map choice. They have to do something there. They have to fix something, because at the moment, it's just not happening. It's looking dreadful, I've got to be honest. Very different map supply on Radar. Radar is, I think I've already said, but it's a lot more team-based. Team performance is very important, whereas this first stage of supply can be so skirmish based, and you play like that's already playing into the hands of Elysium. They're very frag heavy, whereas Radar isn't so frag heavy map. Double rifle grenade comes out from Swanee. They are going to slightly open up this this first stage. Maybe they can get their hands on the flag. It won't count for much on the map, but it might count for much, a little bit, just a little bit on the psychological. You know, not to get full held at flag, even though it was only what 7.5 minutes or so. Let's hold off and see what's going on. Still more damage coming out. Heya picks up a nice double frag. Outlaw as well, and the frag numbers are going to be pretty disgusting at the end of this. This map. I don't think I've seen anyone not get a multi-kill for Elysium. I mean, we didn't see too much of Heya on their attack, but on defense, he's been very prominent. They've all been there. I think everyone's got a multi-kill on the defense. And this is indeed game over here on supply. Kind of expected, at least on supply, because, like I said, you expect a team to be fairly strong on their own map choice. So the first match is going to end. We'll pick up the scores. It's going to be quite one-sided, I feel. There we go. Look at that. Maybe not actually as one-sided as I thought it would be. We'll just update the scores. It's going to be a 2-0 lead for Elysium. And checking the stats, we did see, I think someone has 43 frags. I can't really see at the moment. Okay, checking the frags. There we go. 43 frags coming up from Outlaw. We did see him go Brit Beast on the defense. 6.2k damage as well. Nearly 4k damage for every player. Insane was the medic on middle, so he's going to be slightly behind. But everyone else picking up big damage numbers, big kills. 168 frags to 104. The only real reply was from Swanee. He did have the rifle. 4.1k damage actually coming out from Wally. 4k nearly from Tombra as well. But it's all about team performance. They were only 6k damage behind, but it was, I mean, that doesn't really tell much of the story. You saw the dominance of Elysium. They were getting so many frags in. It was like multi-kill after multi-kill. And there was a couple of opportunities where Turbot had like broken down the defense. They got a couple of the early frags, 2 or 3, especially on that first attack. They had 2 or 3 at the opening frags, and then suddenly out of nowhere, like a multi-kill from 1 or 2 players from the Elysium team, and it was over. That was it, done. So here we go. It's going to be Turbot on the attack first. This is their map choice. And they're going to want to get off to a very strong start. Airstrikes come out very early on the side area from Outlaw. It could be a big one. It's going to be able to pick up 1. And he picks up 2 with the MP40. Outlaw starting here where he left off on supply. So already picks up 3 frags. 4 with that late grenade after his death. You're not going to see him go aggressive on towards the side area. Nearly picks up a double frag. Heya in position to pick up the quick exchange, but it's going to be Turbot to push on towards side, as it does look like they're going to be able to get their hands on that side plant. Nearly a nice grenade from Swanee. I think he was just doing it not to nade a teammate. It nearly paid off. Plant has gone down on side. Sorry about that, my earphone just fell out of my ear. So Dynamite has gone down on side, and yeah, I've got 4 Turbot players in position. I don't think there's going to be any risk of defuse at the moment. A couple of frags are coming out though, and they are lacking a medic. So 2 engineers still in position. It's going to be down to Olden, and I believe it's going to be Swanee. It's going to be actually going to be Rocky. Plant is going to blow, no problem at all. And, he's going to get gived by his own dynamite, but that is the side plant done, and that is a big objective down for the Turbot team. This is going to force a lot of the players from Elysium to spawn back, and we are going to see what Outlaw, Yera, and I couldn't see the other players already in CP. Outlaw, Yera, and Heya already in position at CP, and flag looks to be going into the hands of the allies right now. There is an Axis player still alive, and here we go. Here's the suit. I did talk about this. They are going to go for that push towards main, as maybe an Elysium player had pushed forward. Outlaw had indeed pushed forwards.
Check your command map.
And I think they've still got their hands on a suit. They have indeed. Insane's ready for this. He is going to try and mow them down. 1 frag, 2 frags. Sepes in support, as 2 or 3 players are starting to make their way through main. But the crossfire is pretty mean. Nice double headshot does come out, but the revive player is going to be very important here. Just to keep the guys from CP just from having too much control. You are seeing Heya play very well here though. He's pushed out just to see if they start coming side. If they can't start coming side, he can give that early call. I think he sort of predicted it. There's a couple of guys from Elysium are moving back into position. We're going to pick up Yera. This is a rifles playground side area. Double landmine comes out big. Panzer comes through. Yera's going to pick up 5 frags. Two double landmine frags coming out. That is predict. That's the super predict with the landmines. So he's going to shut down that side push without really picking up any legit frags. He'll take it. He'll take it. And so the next push is going to come on towards side area as well. We're going to see what they can do. As I'm going to pick up Yara once more. Very aggressive at the moment. So at the moment, very defensive play from the Elysium team. Look at the field up and the medic at the back. You normally have a medic back there, but not the field up. Yara's going to get taken down. If they get that given, that's going to be very important. He's going to be down for 15 seconds. It's going to be down to the remaining Axis players. Nice play. Outlaw is insta-gived. One more player is left alive. Gizmo's going to get absolutely destroyed. It was as if he was facing off against an MG there. Wally's Thompson too strong. CP is going to be in the hands of the Allied team, and they're going to get that forward spawn. 8 minutes. Just over 8 minutes remaining. This is a reasonable start. 4 minutes only gone off the clock. I still believe that. Radar's a 12-minute map, right? It must be. As the push coming towards these east parts, going towards sort of lower area near the tank depot. Rocky's managed to make it all the way around the back of east. Nearly takes Heya by surprise. I think the call must have come in very low health. He was taking a lot of shots. As the Allied team just sort of need to steady themselves. They have got their hands on the CP, and I did say that was very vital for Elysium to just have that big lockdown defense there. I think a bit of fault can sort of sit on the shoulders of Viera. They went very aggressive where the rest of his team were ultra defensive, and it's always good to try and be on sort of on the same page. Big Crossfire at main is going to just mow down the entire Turbot lineup. And they're going to go quite aggressive as well. And it does look like the respawn's going to come on towards CP, back of the east depot, or the east tank depot, should I say. 3 or 4 players going to come around the back. Get up the free cam so I can catch as much as possible. Long range shooting from Olden and Tomba over there is going to get a bit of damage off, but they're not going to be able to pick up any frags. So you're going to see Olden move in, maybe get that revive. Duty's going to get picked up. And does look like East is going to be in the hands of Turbot very soon. 4 players in position. And they should get things done. Heya's going to make it a bit harder for them. Going to pick up 1 frag, but it does look like Tomba or Duty's going to get their hands on it. It's going to be Duty, make his way towards CP. Wally's going to pick up that double frag and maybe going to be able to push straight on towards West, catching the Elysium team a little bit by surprise. Voki's going to get a bit too ahead of himself. Should have maybe stuck with his build up a little bit more, but at least they pushed them back in the main parts. And the triple frag is going to come out from Sebhes, and a triple frag from Yera as well. And that's what I said. This is what I've said so many times. They had only 3 players alive, and both of them pick up triple kills. And that's what they can do. That's the sort of thing. And these aren't like what I classify as the big aimers for the team. So, I mean, everyone on the Elysium team is very strong. And this looks like if this isn't just a carp lineup, and this is a long-term lineup, this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous for future events. There are future land events and so on. It does look very strong. Outlaw's going to be able to pick up that double frag on towards that east area. Still going quite aggressive towards those parts. I'm going to try and pick up someone in this spawn. Swanee's going to try and catch an Axis player by surprise. Heya picks up, just takes off his head. Look at the helmet just lying on the floor. Double frag comes out from him. Going to pick him up. He's sitting in this spawn area. I think it's Outlaw and Heya playing the spawn position at the moment. Opts to respawn back in. It is indeed Outlaw here. I think Outlaw's playing a bit more aggressive. We have got Heya sort of covering his back. Anyone gets through, it goes a long way. There's maybe a push through into the spawn area. Heya's going to get taken down, and Outlaw sort of all by himself. He is going to get a little bit of support from a medic from the west parts. Bad shooting there though from Outlaw. Completely missed his shot. And it's going to be 4 frags coming in for Turbot. Are they going to spawn back? They decide to spawn at the main spawn. And any kills here will be really big, as it is going to be Outlaw, maybe to get taken down for full. It is. Tomba, big frag comes in. Revival coming on towards Wally, who is the field up. So they have taken over the back spawn, and pause has come out from the Allied team. Big pings for Wally and Olden. But it does look like a bit of control here. We have got Heya in position again in that. He loves this position. We've seen him go there 2 or 3 times already. We are waiting for the rest of the Turbot lineup to get into position. It does look like they've taken over that back spawn though. And I have said so many times on radar, if you're not sure, if you're a team out there and you're struggling with radar, this is key. This is the key part of the map. Whoever controls this spawn, basically, has the freedom to move around in this area, and it also Axis. If allies control the spawn, Axis are forced to spawn back, and there's 6 players here. Airstrikes, artilleries, just shooting towards one area with 6 players in it. You're going to pick up frags. It's like fish in a barrel style. And so I'm going to see the push coming towards the back of West. Olden all by himself. He's going to come up against Insane and one other player, but Insane didn't need any help. Elysium, very strong at the moment. West has not been really, not even dented. They haven't even got that far yet. I think they've got as far as Fake and the back of West. Swanee is in the tower. They are picking up quite a few long range. And this is what I talked about, the fish in a barrel. They're just taking so many frags, but the big bonus is they get in their medic play in. Gizmo getting a lot of revives in. Insane is going to be able to shut down that objective push. As it does look like artillery. I was like, why is he standing on an artillery? Gizmo's going to get taken down for full, and that's going to be one player out for 25 or so seconds on the West parts. I think that Seb has slightly out of position, as the push coming onto West looks very good for Turbot at the moment. I don't think there's really anyone in position except Insane. Seb has got a Luger in hand. Bad airstrike. Insane could have picked up something good there, as Seb is actually going to decide to kill out. Objective's going to be picked up, but the mine's going to do its work. I saw that one coming. And Elysium is just going to pick up 5 frags on the respawn. Sebes with the double kill. Heya as well. And what looked like a decent push for Turbot has been shut down. But I think maybe a bit of over-aggression for Elysium. They went straight towards main 3 players. Either bad comms or just they didn't realise that the mine took down the player with the objective, and it does look like Turbot are going to be able to get a bit more control, maybe at the back spawn again. Respawn's going to come in. Outlaw's under pressure. Hayas got taken down, and Outlaw needs to pick up frags. He picks up one. He picks up that Luger frag as well, and it does look like the Crossfire on towards this back spawn is going to do some very good work. Turbot though, revives come in. Insane and Yero, last 2 players alive for the Elysium team, are going to shut down Swanee there, but this is as I expected. Pretty frantic. It's getting into the position where it's going to be very dangerous for Turbot. If they don't get a time on the boards, they are done. They are done. They can't win the game. As you're going to see actually a nice little flank here from Tomba. Does manage to take down 1. Make that 2. He has to get some support. We have had so many Turbot players here, like, by themselves. They need to be here in 2s, 3s, 4s. Look at this. Insane is the last player alive as a field op. He needs to be getting completely overwhelmed right now. Swanidius is going to get his hands on the objective. He is going to get away. He's taking so many shots. The respawn of Elysium is going to come in very soon. Insane is going to try and push forward. Sebes gets that revives in. Swanee gets taken down. Does look like they're maybe going to get away with this. Elysium, very, very fortunate. Airstrike comes out though from Wally. One more player alive. It is going to be Outlaw to pick up that revive, but it is going to be Wally on the objective. Sorry, Olden Sand on the objective. He's going to just pick it up straight away. The respawn is going to come in from Elysium, and you're going to see him push towards the CP. Big support comes in from the rest of the Turbot team, and he should be able to get away. He's taking so much damage. Look how weak he was. Took headshot after headshot. Dropping packs for days as 1 minute remaining on the clock, and this is just 1 minute to set a time. They have to set a time to stay alive in this game. Wally picks up another triple frag, make that 5 frags overall for Wally, and he's going to have to hold on to that main position. Sebes, oh, you sneaky man. He is going to pick up. Oh no, he decides to kill out. I don't know. Would you risk that? I'm not sure. I might have risked that. As the defense on main is pretty brutal though. Look at this Crossfire. He has got back into position. It's going to be here. Just 5 different players getting frags there. Brutal Crossfire. 20 seconds to pick a time up. 20 seconds. Where are they going to come from? There's not going to be much they can do. These nades from Yera are going to be very, very hard to push past. Where's the objective? Is it going to come from Fake? I don't know where it is. They haven't got enough time. 7 seconds remain. The objective has got secured. Unfortunately, it did look like this could have been close. Turbot just left it a bit too late. When everything was going Turbot's way, this sort of area here, they picked up the objective twice. Look at all the frags coming in for Turbot. They just needed that so much earlier. I mean, they had it a few times, but this was right on the respawn of Elysium. Really unfortunate. That is going to be a win for Elysium, but we will spec the rest of the game if they stay, which I am assuming they will. Looking at the stats, we are going to see Voki and Duty like picking up reasonable damage, but the kills just weren't going for them. Look at the kill spread though for Elysium. Nearly everybody is on the same sort of frags. That's when you know your team's doing well. 120 frags between average of 20 frags a person. Nearly Gizmo just slightly behind, but you saw him being that like sort of medic hero on the west. He was picking up so many revives, especially on 1 or 2 pushes. It looked like Turbot had it, and I think they would have been on like 20-second respawns, and he picked up plenty of revives. Damage difference isn't that big. Kill difference isn't really that bad considering it was a full hold. Well, I think now the Turbot team sort of just playing for pride. And I think if they can get a full hold here, if they can get a full hold, they can get a point on the board. Look at this push from Outlaw. Picks up a double frag. Picks out his packs. Does get taken down. Olden Sam picking up a double frag on towards that side area. But that's going to be a nice little push from Outlaw there. Playing very well at the moment. Push coming out towards main. Voki by himself. Outlaw gets a double grenade pushing towards side again. They have got their hands on the flag, so Outlaw pretty much single-handedly getting them the flag that push. As Gizmo did spot Voki there. Very unfortunate. Nice shooting though from Voki. He is going to be able to get his hands on the flag. And that's going to be the respawn for Axis coming in. Hey has got a teammate with a suit potentially coming in. And well, they've got full control. They've got full control of CP. That's bad. Turbot. I don't think Turbot are a team that 100% need it. They have defused main, so it's going to help them a little bit, but no CP defense. It's going to hurt any team. It doesn't matter how your team's built up. Turbot are a team that I think are a parts defense team, sort of like a race. They're very good at parts defense. I'm going to jinx them now. But a CP defense, even if you just get an extra minute can help. It does look like Turbot's still going to just hold on to that flag, as the ally team are all going to spawn back, or they're all going to spawn at CP. Insane's all by himself. He knows that the flag's in the hands of the Finns. So here comes the push towards the flag area. Does look like they're going to be able to get their hands on it. Sebes and Insane pushing in. Yara ahead of them. Nice frag comes out from Yara here. He's going to be able to get his hands on that flag. And it doesn't look like there's going to be too many Turbot players in position to slow this down. They haven't blown main, so it's going to be very hard to defend it when they haven't blown main. You have to all push through a door, which is pretty. Well, the team frags do come out. And the Axis do actually pick up the bunker again. The flag is in the hands of the Axis, and this is very different. You don't normally see this. No main plant. They need to just double back on themselves. I think they need to make sure they get that main plant down. They've got the time on their hands. Obviously, they can't lose this game, but they've got the time on their hands. Just double back. Just get the main objective. Maybe take 2 or 3 more minutes, and then take 6 minutes or so to get the rest. At the moment, when they have picked up the flag, and it is going to be an engineer coming towards main. This is what I like to see. So it's 4 players to secure this, and this is solid play from Elysium. So you did see that rifle grenade coming out. Tomba is not going to be able to pick up that flags for like a 3rd or 4th time. I think they got cottoned onto his sneaky plays. Turbot are going to go very aggressive towards CP. 3 frags picked up, all grenade kills. As it did like Olden picked up that suicide double grenade. Now the push coming towards east. You can sort of tell Elysium not really got their foot on the gas pedal at the moment. seemingly taking it a little bit easy. Not what I like to see. Not what I like to see. I was always, when I played and the teams I played in, it didn't matter how, if we'd already won a game, which we sometimes already had won a game after 2 rounds and half a round because that's how it worked in RSW. We'd still play hard and try and grind out that win really like in decent style. Nice and fast. This is a practice after all. The rest is practice. And Turbot are a decent team. Not maybe as active as some other teams in the scene, but they've got some quality and they showed it. It's only if they can get that quality to sort of blossom on a more regular basis, it'll be nicer. I'm pretty sure. As you see, 4 players for Elysium in this back spawn. They're going to start making their move towards the back of West. 1 player gets taken down. Insane drop. The revive nearly comes in. Gizmo pushes in, but it's going to be Seb Hess with that double revive. Olden Sam picks up a double frag, but it's going to count for very little with those revives. Wally's airstrike comes out, but I don't think it's going to pick up any frags. The push is going to come on towards main. Insane's going to get that objective. He's going to roll on through. There is no one in... There is Swanee's in position. He is going to be able to pick up the frag and the secure. Oh, Swanee does manage to get that done, but the objective has get put again. And it's going to go towards CP this time. So Seb Hess is having none of it. He's like, no, okay, so CP it is then. We have seen people try and do that like last-ditch save quite a few times here on Radar. And most of the time they fail. It was nice to see someone finally pull it off. It was nice to see someone finally pull it off, so... I think we'll pick up Seb Hess. He's going to probably just roll in through main very quickly, because all the frags are going Elysium's way at the moment. As it is completely clear. And it is going to be game over, GG. As unfortunately Turbot player is already disconnected. But looking at the Elysium team, 33 frags coming out for Outlaw. He picked up the big fragger for both Radar and Supply. 5.3k damage for him. I'm not going to try and predict what the rest of Turbot had. But they had their moments. They had their moments. It just wasn't to be. I think Turbot... it's always nice to watch Turbot. I've casted their games, a lot of games over the last year, and they're a team that have a decent peak. So hopefully they can get back into shape. But Elysium look very strong at the moment. I think I can't really see anyone who's going to be able to slow them down in this current tournament. They're probably the strongest team at the moment. So that's the end of the game. It's going to be a 4-0 victory for Elysium here in the group stage.